Joshua.
We are back with the brand new series concept. Most underrated characters in all of anime. Our top one is just going to be starting with a very strong foot forward. We are starting with Hinata Hyuga from Naruto.
Now listen. She is one of the best females in Naruto as far as
Kanoichi.
as far as Kunoichi goes, she's one of the best easy. Like Tsunade was great, but I mean Sakura has her moments,
Yeah.
but outside of that, you don't really have a lot of great female characters.
Yeah, Tamari and
Mari, but
Tenshin doesn't mind nothing.
Hinata definitely does a lot more than she gets credit for. I feel like a lot of people downplay her, and
Hmm.
I feel like it needs to be set right. Just
Yeah.
gonna hop right into it. We're gonna start with in the original series. She doesn't do much, but everybody does remember
When she
her.
fought Neji.
Now she lost, but listen, she was fighting hand to hand with him for a good minute,
Yes, he was.
and
And he is said to be, by all of his clan, the Hyuga, a genius of the Hyuga.
like
So,
this man is basically a straight up prodigy of the exact same technique that she uses. So it's like she just had a bad matchup,
yeah,
unfortunately. And it's like if she had fought basically anybody else,
it would have been,
it would have been a completely different story.
yeah.
But
Anybody else on the main cast, Naruto
that's
and
just
Jiren,
that
and
was
she'd have
just
been
how
fine.
unlucky it became.
So,
And it
uh,
was for storyline purposes, obviously, but still.
yeah.
Um,
She also survived a direct hit from the Gentle Fist to her heart in that fight. So, that's a little bit of a durability feat right there, which will
a little
come
impressive.
into play later.
That's literally all she does in the original series. So with that being said, we'll hop right into Shippuden. This is pretty impressive, actually. I actually didn't even really think about this, but she she was the second youngest shinobi to create her own jutsu,
Yep.
and that was the gentle fist lion,
The Twin Lion
twin lion
Fist.
fist. And
The first person,
the youngest was, of course,
Kakashi
Kakashi when he
Hatake.
made the Chidori, but
But outside of that,
outside of that, she would be the youngest, and that is pretty goddamn impressive if you
yeah.
ask me.
And everyone, before y'all hop in my comments, talk about Naruto and all that, he didn't create nothing for real. He just added his own
He just
nature
added a
to
wind nature
the
to an already
Rasengan.
created jutsu.
He's the Goku of the series. He be stealing everybody's techniques. It's
Yeah,
okay.
like it that's Kakashi tried to do that and ended up with the Chidori. He just did it by accident. So I
Yeah.
mean,
He was just much. He happened to be much
he
younger.
happened to do it the wrong way and create the Chidori. So that's just the way it worked. But right after that, I mean, she fights fucking Pain.
Yep.
And I couldn't think of a worse fucking matchup for her in the entire series than
And
fucking Pain.
yeah, also she survived the Shira Tensei
Yeah.
while
Well, so, I
fighting
mean,
Pain.
so first of all, she snuck up on this man with for they were in the middle of a fucking barren fucking open field,
Yeah,
and she pulled
the
up on this
crater
man.
of the
Like
destroyed,
her
recently
speed definitely
destroyed
caught him a
village.
little off guard, but he was still just zoop, 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 and he fucking smashed her. But again, she survived multiple pushes,
Mm-hmm. Got stabbed with the rod.
and then
Mm.
she took a pull. She got thrown into the air, brought down, and stabbed, and she still lived through that.
That's a definite durability feat right there.
Because and not even before you. Oh, Rebirth. No, it was before, right after Naruto pops out of being the Nine Tails. They do. Lady Katsuyu does confirm that Hinata is alive, so she did not die from those wounds from pain, which is pretty impressive,
Yeah.
if you ask me. Which brings us right into just her Byakugan feats. I mean, her Byakugan has at least a 10-kilometer radius.
Yeah, it is
Um,
said in the manga that she found Sasuke at meters of 10 kilometers in an instant. like a moment's gaze, looking around like you there.
So
Boom.
pretty good. She has pretty great eyes by the time of the war comes around.
From
But
there, we might as well hop into the war.
yeah, the last thing is
Yeah,
just
Naruto amp.
she helps out with the Ten Tails more significantly than others. So granted, Naruto does amp everybody a little bit. He at least chakras them enough to protect them from taking damage from
The
any of the
Ten
Ten
Tails.
Tails' significant attacks.
And
But
amped with that chakra, she and her 8 trigrams wind palm pushed back an entire Ten Tails hand by herself, which it also shows you in damn near the same episode. It took an entire rest of her, half of her clan to push back one of the other hands. So
so
directly
yeah,
scaling to other multiple
yeah,
Hyugas.
she is very capable on her own. Clearly, being able to take on one. Again, the entire army was trying to take on a Ten Tails,
Yep,
and
and
it
she
was
was
taking
right there with
squadrons
it.
of them to take on the hand, and she did it by herself. So I
Right there
mean,
with it.
taking out a hand by herself was still a pretty impressive feat for being a side character.
The only problem with her for real is she just didn't get enough screen time versus the correct matchup. Every time she popped up, she. But the
Yeah,
problem is
the
she got my boyfriend's the main nigga syndrome. She has to fight the strongest niggas in the verse at the time because
because he needs
Naruto is
that
about
plot
to
buff.
die.
He needs
Yeah.
that plot buff.
So her getting
Like
fucked
that's
up.
the thing. People are always Naruto gets plot amps out on no. People who watch anime realize that feeling amps are a real thing.
Real thing,
Like
bro.
Naruto, Bleach, One Piece,
All
they
of
all have it. When people get pissed, they get stronger.
Dragon
That's
Ball.
just the way it is. So yes, when you see the girl who's been chasing after you this whole time say, Naruto, I love you. Stab. Yeah, you're about to get pretty pissed.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
You gotta understand if you really watch anime, it's in all of them.
feeling amps are a thing, and I mean, you could say they come out of nowhere, but I
They
mean,
they very much do
you
not. They've
also
been
got to
planting
think
seeds. She
the
been
main character. They named the shows after the main character. The main characters are the main characters for a reason.
like
I
period.
mean, so yeah, I mean, we're gonna sign off with just saying Hinata had the worst matchups in the series. I mean,
Yep.
for her,
Put
just
some
particularly.
respect on Hinata name. Hinata got
Put some
that
respect on
dog
her
in
name.
her. Hinata got that dog in her. Fuck you
She
mean.
do got that dog in her. Hinata is probably the most underrated female in the entire Naruto series.
Yeah.
So
She's
yeah,
also
fuck
Bay.
Sakura.
Fuck Sakura. Hinata
But
is Bay. Sign it off. We'll see you in the next one.